I've heard that life is what you make it. I say, make room to grow. I'm your host, LaWanda Dockery, and this is the Make Room to Grow podcast. It all started with a dream about growing food, and who would ever imagine that growing food would lead to me learning about personal growth and development? Well, it did, and I want to bring you along for this beautiful ride. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, Grow Nation. I hope you all are well, and we are looking forward to another beautiful, wonderful weekend. And as you already know, I want you to get started out there in that garden. And just to get you a little jump start, I made a video. If you're not following me on the MRTG podcast on Instagram, be sure to go ahead and follow me. If for whatever reason you need to send me an email, you can do so at info@makeroomtogrow.com. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you're doing. But back to the video. I did a short video just describing my planting of the Little Gem lettuce by Burpee. And I started out just with the Burpee seed starting mix coco coir bricks. Just to lay it out on my porch, I opened up a paper bag and I laid that out flat. I then took the coco coir brick and then I took my little hand shovel and I split that into sections. Then I boiled some water, poured that over the seed starting brick, and I watched that expand. And of course, I took the shovel and stirred that up a bit just so that the moisture could be all throughout the brick and that the whole brick would expand. I filmed that part of the video right before I went into work. So on my lunch break, I'm home. I was just able to go a couple rooms away. On my lunch break, I was able to then, after the seed starting brick cooled and it was all expanded and it looks like soil. And coco coir is made out of the husks of the coconut. So it really is a medium that is just for growing. It doesn't have any nutritional properties to it. I boil the water in an attempt to sterilize the coco coir before I add the potting mix to it, just to try and prevent as much with the fungus gnats as possible. I then took the potting mixture that I had. It was a Miracle-Gro organic potting mix, container mix actually, and I mixed the two together. I had a little bit of Garden Tone by Espoma. It's an organic fertilizer, and I mixed everything together, and that gave me my potting mix. Next, I took my grow bag. I have a 5-gallon Vivo Sun grow bag, and I put in the mixture. It was moistened. I did add a little bit of more water. It was moistened and I shoveled that into the bag. Once that all was in, I packed it down really well, left a little dirt to the side, took my Little Gem Burpee organic seeds and I sprinkled them across the top as you would salt or pepper on your favorite dish. Then I took the little extra soil that I had, covered that on the top. I then took the mist setting on my hose and then I watered that in really well. I then took the grow bag, placed it in its new home on my back porch, and I will just wait for those lettuce seeds to sprout. Now, I didn't bother to make separate individual holes and put 1 or 2 seeds in each hole so that I would grow the entire lettuce heads. Those would take about 50 days. What I did is I sprinkled them because I'm going to do the cut and come again method where I can cut out the outer leaves and then I can continue to harvest that way. In about 30 days, I will have an amazing salad over and over again. The grow bags are good because they are flexible. You can move them wherever they need to go. They are breathable, so they won't hold in water. They'll just soak what it needs in and let the rest go. And yeah, you can use them over and over again. So I want you all to try this. This is easy peasy. Remember, guys, I want you to be intentional about those areas in your life where you are going to make room to grow.